Hi all, welcome back to the channel. This is HG's dad and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. I thought I'd jump on here tonight and do a quick video about Hydra. Let's see, we're working through our dailies and our advanced, and we got the use one Hydra key. So I thought I would tell you all about the accidental Hydra team that I quote unquote discovered a few weeks back when I was actually working to focus a team around Podrig, who I had just acquired to the Titan event or whatever it was, spending a bunch of sacred shards and what have you. Um, my whale or my Kraken moment on the free to play. Um, Still haven't gotten back to finishing up that Padre team, but I do want to show you kind of how we stumbled upon a team that has worked better than any that I've um, tried to purposefully put together, I guess is the best way to put it. So let me switch over here because I did take a few screenshots when this actually happened a few weeks ago. And you can see here's the Padre team. I just picked up Lydia because I finally, after all this time, finished up Shadowkin Faction Wars, 3-star in that. Got me Lydia. Obviously, Mithrala is kind of the same thing with the Hydra. Getting the fragments with that. Rosalvarg, good speed lead and damage. Good champ for that, and of course, Drex you get out of 3v3. Well, you can summon Drex too, but the 3v3 arena, and then Ugo was just an epic pull that I got some time back. So this is the time or the team that I was trying to build, um, and I figured if I could, put 3 teams together that would at least net me 35 million, I could pick up a Hydra Clash chest as well. Maybe give my clan. We don't focus on Hydra at all. Thankfully, we get put up against other clans that don't really focus it either. So we actually have some chance of winning these things. And if I can get 35 million, I can get myself some more resources. So what the heck? That was sort of my overarching goal. Um, again, I grabbed Podrig with his ally attack and other things that lend him to being a very good Hydra champion. Um, and I built out this team, and Lydia's not built, and she's 6-starred and level 60, but I don't think she has full armor or certainly not full masteries or anything like that. I was just trying to throw this together and get a sense of what it could do. And coming out with 15 point. This is on normal. Like I said, we don't focus on Hydra too much, but it's on normal, and it did almost 16 million with some half built. Padre's not completely built either in terms of masteries and things like that. And still, we got almost 16 million out of that key. I figured since I was a third of the way there that I would go ahead and try and build 2 more teams that maybe could get me 15 million and see where we can get. And this next one here was the big surprise in the matter. So you can see I threw together Pythion, Artak. Why can't I think of his name right now? Um, and Brogni, got my +1 ninja out there. Got new. I mean, these are all great champions. Don't get me wrong, but this is completely free to play. Pythion was a fusion. Artak was a 7-day login. This guy, who I still can't think of his name, was a 7-day login. Brogni was a fusion. I happened to actually get lucky and pull him from a shard. The fusion. I wasn't really participating in fusions when he was a fusion. Ninja had the account for a long time. He was a login character. Newt was also a login character. Um, so So anyway, through those six sort of randomish, high level but randomish character champions together, and scored almost 37 million on just that key alone. Um, and then, to follow it up, I did put together another basically randomish squad with Dracomorph and Sun Wukong and obviously Arbiter, Nishak, Rhonda, and Shiragi the Frog. It's bothering me that I can't think of his name, but we'll get back to that. But anyway, you can see with these, especially these last two teams being completely random, they scored over 50 million by themselves, which is almost half of the normal Hydra's total health. So between the three of them with 65 million, that is in fact over half of the Hydra's health. I also this was 2 weeks ago, whatever rotation that was. Last week, towards the end of the week, I hadn't run any keys, so I plugged this team here in and did over 50 million on just one key. I didn't even run the other two keys. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been able to, I think, pull my clan into first place in both the Hydra clashes, and also pick up a Hydra clash chest as well as the regular Hydra chest itself. Ideally, I would like to do enough damage here between this account and the junior account to drop that normal Hydra to at least give me a shot at the next level, as well as double up on the chest. So that's sort of the overarching goal. But the accidental team was definitely not part of that. But what I want to do is I want to jump back into the game and go ahead and run this key and see what we can do today, just for a little bit of fun. All right. So let's do that. Let's head over here. We'll jump over to clan bosses, Hydra. I'm pretty sure I did save this as a team, so I shouldn't have to rebuild it. That's not it. Maybe I did run that second key. I know I certainly didn't run 3. Team setup. And I've got Pythion. Stand by. I have to do this because it's driving me crazy that I can't think of his name right at the moment. And I know you're all screaming at your screens. Rothalos. There, thank you. Okay. All right. Heading back over here. We're going to go ahead and load this Rothalos, Pythion, Rothalos, Artak, Brogni, Ninja, Newt team. It is full auto with the exception of I do focus on the when a champion gets swallowed or when a head is decapitated. I try to focus on those heads. The other thing that I do is we'll go ahead and start this and talk about it while I'm doing it. I do try to focus on not the head of Blight. Why is he? Oh, because it changed. On the oh, it's Mischief. Well, this might be completely different. Usually, I try to focus on the head of Decay, which we don't even have right now. So, not sure how this is going to work. Again, new rotation, so the damage may be completely different. But let's give it a shot and see what happens. Pretty decent. Lots of burns out. Plus bash. Might be able to. Let's focus on him. See if we can decapitate that head. Get some more damage there. Oh. we are getting wrecked. That's the beauty of, Pythion, right? It, wow. Okay, so this is definitely not having the effectiveness of those previous runs at all. We'll see if we can get our mojo back here, but may have to re-record this video. We'll see. Of course, you will never know that if that happens. Come on, Pythion, give us pick our team back up. Pythion should be getting back to. There we go. I'll see if we can keep him alive for more than one turn. That was a rough start. See if I can take out the head of Wrath here. Take him down. Good. And of course, as soon as we do that, two decapitated heads though. But we got to get our boy out of blight, which shouldn't be too problematic. There we go. Now I'm going to focus on one of these guys. Run those damage numbers up a little bit. I did learn, I think it was a Hell Hades video that he recorded, I don't know, back when they were doing the Hydra challenge that I just watched relatively recently, that their turn meter, when you decapitate their head, doesn't, it stays where it was at, right? So if you can, it's way better to decapitate them when they don't have much turn meter. I thought that was pretty interesting. I was not aware of that before watching that video. Apparently, that was something that Hell Hades wasn't aware of either until he participated in that challenge and learned it from one of the other content creators. So, kind of interesting. So the interesting thing about Raid is there's levels on top of levels. You know, the other thing with the decapitated head, when it comes back, it's got whatever this little buff in there is there that really limits the amount of damage that it can take. I think it reduces by like 75%. Okay, this is obviously going much better than we were in the beginning. I wonder if I shouldn't focus on Wrath and oh no, he's got all kinds of buffs. Never mind. I don't want to do that right now. Oh, and he's also got that protected buff that decreases his damage. Come on, light him up. We're at 10 million. Again, I don't know where this is headed exactly, but the goal here would be 35 million, ideally. Get that, the whole question of whether or not we'll have enough to get that Hydra Clash chest out of the way. I mean, clearly at this point, I think I can build 3 teams that can do 35 million damage, but if I can do it with 1 key, that's all the better, right? Come on. There we go. Get him out of there. Go back to focusing on Wrath for a minute. Wrath is the one that sort of scares me. And again, none of these champions is built for Hydra. They are built however they're built. I think Pythion has relatively high resistance. Brogni is used in my clan boss team, Demon Lord clan boss team. Ninja, especially since I pulled a Nobel recently and +1 to Ninja. I need to go through and rebuild him. I think I could get a lot more damage out of him. I don't know why, but I've never really focused on Ninja. I know he's a great champion, but yeah, I don't know. I always had other projects, I guess. Okay, let's hit you up. Get our guy out of there. Was that Pythion that got eaten? It was, wasn't it? All right, now Pythion, pick up Artak. Got Wrath down. I want to beat on Decay for a minute. Especially when I hit Decay with that shield. It scares me a little bit when they get shields on them, because when they swallow the champions, it's that much more work to get them out. we burnt that shield down, so we're good there. But again, like I said, let's take Decay out. He's annoying. All right, and there's Decay out of business. And see how that turn meter is way high, so he'll be back in one more full turn. So let's get as much damage put on him while we can. Come on. Get him out. There we go. Now would be a good time for a cleanse, Pythion. Strengthening could be timely, though. Oh, we lost our attack again. Let's knock that shield down if we can. Of course, worst thing about Mischief is you really can't directly attack him. That's where having... Oh, that's the other thing I could do. Maybe rebuild Ninja in the Hex set and make sure you have that in here. That'd be a heck of a lot more damage. I don't know if I have decent Hex gear or not. Again, I'm just kind of now teaching myself a little bit about Hydra, and I still got a heck of a lot to learn. Okay, well we got him out of that shield, so now let's put some damage on good old good old Mr. Exposed Neck. All right, let's go back over here, get our guy out. I don't like the increased crit damage on him. That's not great. Come on, hit him. That's less than ideal. Yeah, that could be something trending on our way down here. But I mean, the point's kind of made here for me already anyway. Again, on the previous rotation, this team did 50 million with, I must have, obviously I'm assuming, got some pretty good RNG. And then before that it did 36. This time it looks like we're going to get somewhere, golly, maybe we're not. As much as our team is getting eaten and we haven't been able to get the last two out, which is super unfortunate. We got Ninja back. Alright, well, spoiler alert, I don't think I'm going to keep this result because I think it can go way better than it has. We had right out of the box we were pretty much destroyed by the Head of Wrath. So yeah, this is going to end. I don't even know if we're going to get to 25, but but the general idea is that I think I may pause the video. I'm going to let this go. I want to see what exactly we get here, but I'm not going to keep the score. And then we'll probably rerun it off screen, pause the video, come back, and see if I can get a better score than that. But that's the general principle. This is my accidental Hydra normal team. Does pretty well. I think this was particularly poor RNG, so like I said, I'm going to take a free regroup here. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I will come back if I get a better result. If not, I hope everyone has a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, and we're back, and as you can see, that was right. That last round was just really bad RNG. This is getting wild. It's not going to last much longer. Matter of fact, I think we're pretty much donezo here, but you can see 55 million damage. And again, on an accidental team, I don't feel too bad about that. And there we are, we're done. We got eaten to death. 55.68 million. Who are my... No real super standout. You got Rathalos and Artak with about 15 million. Ninja with about 12. And obviously Pythion's just there to look pretty and revive people and cleanse and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I guess Artak and with the burns and the Blade Master working off of those burns, and then Ninja also with the burns. I guess it's that sort of three-headed monster that did most damage. But anyway, this video is long enough. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I do want you to note that time up there, 24:22, I think is just slightly more than what that bad run before was. So really bad RNG at the beginning of that one. Pretty good RNG on this one. Um, Again, pretty happy with that result. Obviously, that's half of the normal Hydra boss's total health. So yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, like and comment on the videos and subscribe to the channel. You can join our Discord. I'll link that below. And I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks.